Chapter 1, The Beginning. The story, as I call it now, comes in bits and pieces from anywhere and everywhere. I can't remember the order, but I always bless the coming as it is an epiphany catalyst. Every attempt to organize this story is different in its sameness, and I cannot control it. So the permanent recollection is for you to learn how it speaks to you, not to me. This is about you. For sure, it will change the next time you search for enlightenment. So this is a book that every time you open it, page 12 might be a different page 12. I mean, it's amazing. It's kind of magic. I think I hear something. Hold on just a minute. Hold. Just a minute, I'm coming. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello, Dr. V here. Dr. Victoria RoseBloom. I should introduce myself. Dr. Victoria RoseBloom at your service. Formerly trained in botany, creative writing, and painting from the University of London. I am perhaps best known as an explorer of the unknown and known, the fantasy and the truth. Sometimes it's all mixed together. Such is the conundrum as I undertake my next journey around the world. Or not. My goal for this project is the Brazilian rainforest. For there are still many undiscovered plants and animals and tribes and rivers. They're just sitting there waiting for me to explore. In order to get there, my travels may take me to any country that floats into view. This, like the story, is uncontrollable. I relate things in order, or not, as the muse strikes. My muse. She, of course she is a she, is a wispy creature, sometimes a blonde and sometimes a redhead. Her hair sometimes floats as a mermaid in the air, or as dreadlocks in the sea. I always attempt a photographic study for future reference and research. But each new study erases the last one. Irregardless, I know that's not a real word. I enjoy her visits. Perhaps Muse needs a name. Perhaps I'll ask her to give me one. When I feel Muse coming, I hypnotize myself into a catatonic state, or she does. I don't really know. I am presented with riddles that take the form of endless paths, sometimes a meditation circle, or at times a Mayan maze. I can choose one or none at all. Being a wee bit rusty, I'm going to start cautiously with a bit of watercolor. It flows like my dream state. This is where my story begins. Muse amuses me. You get it? Amuse is me. The first conundrum is an old-fashioned child's maze found on the back of Cracker Jack boxes. If you don't know those, you please to read Treatise of 1864. You'll be able to taste it there. A maze is a path or collection of paths, typically from an entrance to a goal. The word is used to refer both to branching tour puzzles, through which the solver must find a route with an E, and to simpler, non-branching, uncured unicursal patterns that lead unambiguously through a convoluted layout to a goal. The term labyrinth is generally synonymous with maze, but can also connote specifically a universal pattern. The pathways and walls in a maze are typically fixed, but puzzles in which the walls and paths can change during the game are also categorized as mazes or tour puzzles. Wikipedia Volume 1 is my source. Muse's mazes might take one form or 100. I have not attained the three-dimensional level maze yet, but I hope to. My status as an unfounded one is what keeps me on the level I am. Every journey brings me closer up to the level or down to the level. I'm not quite sure.